Apple has a habit of doing something that drives tech fans absolutely crazy, staying quiet, while secretly building the next product that will make everything else feel outdated. And right now, one product is sitting on top of every Apple rumor list like a ticking time bomb: the Apple TV 4K 2026. Because the truth is, Apple TV hasn't had a major refresh in a while, and that's exactly why this next model is getting so much attention. Not because people just want a slightly faster streaming box, but because this could be the first time Apple turns the Apple TV into something way bigger than just a box for Netflix. If the leaks are even half true, Apple TV 4K 2026 could become the most powerful home entertainment device Apple has ever made, something that can replace a console for casual gamers, make FaceTime feel like sci-fi, and push Apple's smart home future forward like never before. So if you're thinking it's just Apple TV, trust me, you're about to see why this next one might be the most underrated Apple product of 2026. Let's start with the big question. Why is everyone suddenly obsessed with Apple TV again? Simple. Because Apple is changing direction. For years, streaming devices competed on apps, speed, and UI. But now, the next era of entertainment is going to be about intelligence. AI-driven discovery. Personalized recommendations that actually make sense. Voice control that finally works. Smart home control that doesn't feel annoying. And Apple, as usual, is late until it arrives and dominates. Apple has already been pushing Apple Intelligence across devices, and the next Apple TV could be strong enough to support smarter features. And that alone is huge. Because once your TV becomes intelligent, it stops being passive entertainment and starts becoming an experience built for you. One of the biggest upgrades rumored is the chip. Not a small jump, a big jump. Apple TV 4K 2026 could arrive with a much more powerful A-series chip, the kind of performance you normally see in premium iPhones. That might sound like boring spec talk, but it's not. Because once Apple puts a chip like that inside a living room device, everything changes. Suddenly, the Apple TV isn't just decoding video streams. It can run high-end apps, switch instantly with no lag, load games faster, and deliver buttery smooth performance across the entire interface. And Apple knows something that most streaming box companies don't. Speed is addictive. Once your living room becomes instant, you can never go back. And now we have to talk about gaming, because this is where Apple TV 4K 2026 might shock a lot of people. Apple has been quietly building a gaming foundation for years. Apple Arcade, metal graphics, powerful chips, and even AAA quality titles appearing on Apple devices. If Apple TV gets a chip like the A17 Pro or A18 level, it could become a serious casual gaming console for millions of people. Imagine grabbing a controller, sitting down on your couch, and playing real games on your TV with zero console required. No massive hardware. No loud fans. No messy setup. Just Apple TV. Clean, simple, powerful. This could be Apple's smartest move yet, turning a streaming box into a gaming machine without calling it a gaming machine. But performance alone isn't the real story. The real story is Apple's ecosystem. Apple TV isn't meant to be just another device. It's meant to be the center of your home. That's why Apple TV 4K 2026 is expected to get stronger connectivity, faster wireless performance, and more reliable streaming. Apple wants everything seamless. AirPlay that works instantly, sound that syncs perfectly, apps that open in a flash, and HomeKit controls that respond immediately. And if Apple improves wireless and processing at the same time, Apple TV can become the smoothest premium streaming experience anyone can buy. Now here's where the rumors get truly exciting. The possibility of a built-in camera. Yes, seriously. Think about it. Apple already supports FaceTime through Apple TV using your iPhone as a camera. But it's still not perfect. It's not effortless. Apple loves effortless. If Apple TV 4K 2026 introduces a built-in camera, it could transform FaceTime on the big screen into something futuristic. You sit down, and it just works. Auto framing keeps you centered. Gesture reactions feel natural. Video looks sharp. Audio feels cinematic. Suddenly, Apple TV isn't just about watching shows. it becomes a communication who be for families, friends, and even remote work calls. And if Apple adds smart features like face tracking or improved lighting correction, it could make living room FaceTime feel like a movie scene. And there's another part people are ignoring: smart home power. Apple TV has always been one of the best hidden HomeKit hubs, but Apple TV 4K 2026 could take that role to a whole new level. Smart homes right now can be frustrating. Devices lag, apps are messy, and voice assistants don't always listen properly. Apple wants to fix that. With a faster chip, better wireless, and deeper integration, Apple TV could become the brain of the home. Lights, locks, cameras, sensors, scenes, automation, all controlled instantly and securely. If Apple gets this right, Apple TV 4K 2026 could become the must-have product for anyone building a premium smart home. Now let's talk about software, because this is where Apple always wins. The next Apple TV could come with a much smarter version of Siri. Not the basic voice assistant we've tolerated for years, but something more conversational, more accurate, and more useful. Imagine saying, "Show me action movies, but nothing too violent," or "Play something trending in the US right now with high ratings," or "Find me a series like this, but with less drama." And it actually understands. That's not just convenience. That's the future of home entertainment. Apple doesn't want you searching anymore. Apple wants your TV to know what you want before you even do.